Hi guys, I have a haul for you. This time it is not a clothing haul or grocery haul. It is a academic haul, I guess you could say. I am a teacher, elementary school teacher, and I have a first grade son that goes to school with me also, and I just like to provide him with extra supplemental things that he's learning throughout the year. We started this summer and we're continuing through the fall and his school year so that I can keep him abreast of things that he needs to know. So the first set of things I got was from Five Below. And the first one is the complete book grade 1. It includes posters and stickers, and it covers reading, English, spelling, and math. Sorry for the glare, it's my chandelier. I saw Ferguson Academy. I saw Cynthia haul this, and I thought it was coincidental that we hauled it. She hauled it and I got it the same day. So this just breaks down by math, spelling, English, and reading. So I thought that was cool. This is a great start edition, and it includes phonics and vocabulary, reading comprehension, addition and subtraction, and critical thinking. And it just goes by the different skills that they need to know, which is sequencing and vocabulary, and learning about short and long vowels, classifying different objects. Let's see, what else? Telling sentences, counting, these are math things, review for subtraction, place value, and then shapes and things like that. So I thought this was really good. Then I have the Smart Alex series. I have it in math computation, reading comprehension, and math word problems. The math computation covers counting, addition, subtraction, and fact families. And these are colorful sheets, as you can see. These books are very inexpensive, guys. This book was only $2. This book was $5, and this book was $5. But look how huge they are. So if you went anywhere like Barnes & Noble or Target or even a resource store, you wouldn't be able to get it that cheap. The reading comprehension does sight word development, stories, comprehensive or comprehension activities, and vocabulary. So here's the story, and here are questions that goes with it and activities, and it just keeps going like that. And then there are some vocabulary that comes out of the story. They tell you some new words that are in there. So very cool. And then math word problems. It builds strategies to solve word problems, addition puzzles, subtraction puzzles, and builds math confidence. So these are different puzzles, counting by 2s, 5s, and 10s, all in which they need to know in first grade. Also, maybe counting by 20s, using tables to understand information to comprehend, word stories, or not stories, but math problems. Drawing pictures to solve problems. So yes, very, very necessary, guys. Language arts, foundations. This is from the American Education Publishing. This was $2, guys. This is awesome. This covers long and short vowels, compound words, nouns and pronouns, contractions, and following directions and cause and effect. So these are like 1 and 2 syllables. Initial and final consonants, short U's, long E's, digraphs, R control words, contractions, which my son is kind of having an issue some things with. It breaks down nonfiction and context clues. It just really goes through the skills, predicting outcomes, drawing conclusions. So I love that. It also came in the math one. This one is number recognition, place value, addition, subtraction, early algebra, time and money, and word problems. And again, this is identifying 10s and 1s, double digit sums, dropping by 2s, which is counting by 2s. What else? Here is telling time, which my son knows by the hour and 30 minutes. Number lines, which is word problems, charts and graphs. So yes, this is really cool. And then I picked up a homework helper, which was $2.50, I believe. And this one is on subtraction, and it just covers basic skills and it looks like this. I'm so sorry for the glare. Let me see if I can do that. So here's just some different practice. You gotta solve the problems and then put it in the code. Just really, really good extra practice. All right, and then I found this Brain Games. It is first grade 26 write and erase activity cards, and it comes with 201 activities. So I'm guessing there's like a card. It's maybe 26 cards, but it has several different ones on here, and they give you an example on the back. The one here says underline the word that has the same beginning sound as star, and you have stamp and snake, and you have to underline it. Circle the words that means the opposite of big, and how much money is this worth. So that's pretty cool. And it says that the 201 activities are about language arts, math, science, social studies, or social sciences rather, fine arts, physical and emotional development, and foreign language. So I thought that was pretty cool. This I got from Target. I think this is the only thing I got from Target, but its test prep workbook is from Brainiac. It's for first grade, and it covers language arts and math. I love the fact that it's aligned with Common Core, and it just goes through different skills, adding numbers 1 to 10. I love that it provides, I don't know if you can see that because it is really blurry, but at the bottom it has a Common Core standard that it targets, which is good for teachers who are needing that. Here's counting to 120, which is very necessary and what first graders need to do by the end of the year. Sequencing, or not sequencing, but patterns, shapes, measuring, some fractions, questions, things like that. And then I got these from the Dollar Tree just recently. They're posters. They're educational resources, but they're posters. It comes with one big poster and then visuals to go around it. This one in particular are shapes, as you can see. And it has rectangle, oval, square, rhombus, circle, and triangle in it. I thought that was very cute. My son knows these but I thought I'd pick it up and at least give it to a friend. I love this one. This one is cute just for the fox in itself, but this was long and short vowels, and how the long A, look at the owls, so cute. The long A, and it gives you lists of words that has long A and so forth for A, E, I, O, and U, and both long and short. This one is for punctuation. It is like a superhero theme. It's called Punctuation Power. And here's an example of what one of them looks like. This is a period. It ends a sentence or abbreviation, which I thought was pretty cool. And then the last one is math symbols, and it has addition, or it says plus, multiply, equals, divide, less than, greater than, and minus. And I thought this was pretty cool to be able, when he gets older also, to put phrases beside each one. For example, plus, when you're looking at word problems, when it says all together, in all, total, sum, all of those means to add. So I thought that would be really good to supplement with this once he gets older, so he can pull out things in the word problem to help him understand what operation to use. So this is an example of what one of those looks like, and I love the fact that the poster has the symbols at the top too. I don't know if you can see that. Another thing that I do with my son, especially during the school week, not on the weekends to give him a break, is at bath time. What I do is I run his bath and he gets in it, but as the water is running, I am giving him sight word flashcards to read out loud, and he loves it. While he's relaxing, he's just going through sight words. So what I do here is I just flash them and he just tells me what they are. These are from the Dollar Tree, and I've already opened up 3 packs. These are 90 cards here, or not 90 cards, but it has 90 words in this stack, and he knows pretty much all of these here. But they tell you up here at the top what grade they are. So this one is for adjectives, and it's kindergarten through 3rd grade, but this one is preschool. This one is 1st grade, and then there's one that's preschool through 3rd grade that I'm just using. The other one that I have are adverbs for kindergarten through 3rd grade, and then these are sight words for 2nd grade. And they have them for third. I think they have it all the way up to third grade. So if you want to do something just where they're not even really thinking about learning, that's the perfect time to do it, is in the bathtub when they're just kind of relaxing. The next thing I got were from the Dollar Tree are these teaching prompt cards. It's also aligned with Common Core. It promotes students' math skills, critical thinking, and interpretive abilities. And these are just cards that you can laminate and use dry erase markers for, or you can let your child write on it, whatever the case may be. And I love the questionings. For example, number 2 says, each time Robert walks a dog, he earns $1. If Robert walks 6 dogs, how much money does he earn? So it gives repeated addition for that, which I love. I also got it in the reading teaching prompts as well. And these are front and back, guys, so I love that. And it gives you a little story at the top, and then it gives you multiple questions at the bottom, which is really good practice for first graders. And it's pretty good. It's pretty interesting, and they're not too long. I also got some homework helpers from the Dollar Tree also. I got spelling. And I like this one because every other page is new sets of spelling words. They have to write it down, and they have activities that they're doing with it, which I thought was cool. And these are pretty much just sight word practice, but they're put in the spelling word form, obviously. He has a subtraction one, which is, you know, just implementing things like the number line, color by number, just repetitive practice on subtraction. Another one for addition, same thing, word problems, just supplemental things, guys, to keep them going. I picked these up from, I want to say, yep, not the Dollar Tree, but Target, Dollar Spot. These are dry erase pockets, and they were only $1, and you just slide whatever work that you want to kind of keep. They can use dry erase markers for it, so I got 2. These are perfect to use for these, just in case you want to save them. You can just pop it in there, and they can use a dry erase marker. So that's for that. And then I got these, which are reproducibles, and they're really good for teachers to use. This is addition and subtraction time test. I did time tests when I was teaching third grade years ago for multiplication, and I felt like going old school was the best way to drill them on it and the best way for them to retain it. I'm not really going that approach with my son, but I'm definitely using time tests in his supplemental time to just get quick and fluent with addition. So the first one is counting and adding to find the sum of the symbols. And here they give you the score out of 20 in minutes. And this is good to tear off and also put in the dry erase pockets, because you want to see if they can at least master it and go lower in their minutes. So they have the pictures. They have just straight addition problems. And they have some algebraic ones where you're filling in the missing number. They're asking you if the math fact is true or false, if both sides are equal, and you put true or false. This can be a little advanced, but we're going to try it out. Then they have some for finding the difference, finding the sum. It just goes on and on and on. This is for grades 1 and 2, but what I like about it is that I don't have to guess which one it is, because at the bottom here they put the Common Core standards, and it tells you which one is which. The other one that I have is the addition and subtraction word problems. Same thing, you can tear it out and put in the reproducibles. This is adding and subtracting two numbers from 1 to 10. This is adding, subtracting two numbers between 1 and 20. This is just word problems and what strategies you've learned. One-step word problems. You know, more word problems, things in that nature. I also have it for subtraction, using pictures to help you. Circle the problems that give the correct answer to these numbers here. cracking the code by solving the word problems and looking at the key. Just multiple opportunities for practice. And also I picked up one for language arts. This is grades 1 and 2 as well, so finding these standards is important. Consonant blends, he's already done that one. More consonant blends. Phonics. Now it's doing phonics, looking at word boxes and fitting it in appropriately. This is for short A implementation. And this says first and second grades here. So just different opportunities, guys. Of course, my goal is to not burn him out. But when I feel like he's not doing, needing more practice, or when I'm getting progress reports and they're saying he needs to focus on a certain standard in, language arts and a certain standard in math, I want to be able to provide him the opportunity to get that extra practice at home. He spends most of his day at school, but it's overload sometimes. So I'm just kind of easing this through and helping him just understand different terms and strategies. And, being that I'm a teacher, it's even, more accessible and easier for me and him. And I'm really thankful that I have the knowledge to do it. And I'm thankful that I have the desire to do it, as well as my son having desire to do it. Also, he, accepts things, and as far as learning and things like that, and I definitely don't make it more of a task. Something that I also do to get in his 20 minutes of reading, so he's not burnt out as well, is that I stick a book that he can read independently in the car every day, and on our way home I'll have him to read that book out loud to me in the car, and then we go through the notions of homework, we go through the notions of any supplemental work, bath time, we do the what do you call these, sight word cards, and then right at bedtime I will read aloud a story to him. So even though he's getting that constant structure of implementing, it's nothing strenuous that he's like, oh, I don't want to read, oh, I don't want to do this. I try to make it as active, as fun as possible. So I hope this helped, guys. I hope that any of these resources that you found is helpful to you. I've been really addicted to looking at homeschool videos. I really love the halls that Ferguson Academy uses, and there's several other sites that I use, or not use, but I like seeing, that I really applaud them for doing this at home and doing this for their children. And I also applaud them for, being able to have that energy for their children. Is so important, guys. Speaking as a teacher, it's so important, if you can, to really supplement things at school that they do at school at home, because we're dealing with kids of all different learning levels, and we're differentiating, but we can't one-on-one help your child. And we, as much as we try to visit your child in certain needs every day, it does get hard, and having that support at home is really important, and supplementing things at home is really important. So I encourage you, parents, to get involved. If you are, that's awesome. And if you feel like you want to get more involved, get involved. Talk to your child's teacher about what they're doing. Ask them what they're working on, and going to these places here that are very reasonable as far as resources go, and getting these things, it will make a world of difference. And I promise you, your child will definitely produce and show growth. So if you have any questions, link them down below. Any comments? Do you guys do hauls? Do you guys supplement anything for your kids? I would love to know. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.